good morning, and today is the Monday-est Monday that has ever Mondayed. I'm trying to get some work done in my office. I'm about 2 cups coffee in right now at this point. I've about got finished up everything that I need to do for today. But the kids are finishing up their schoolwork, and my husband's working in the little office area in our bedroom right now. We're all just trying to get stuff done this morning, so then the kids and I can go do some fun stuff this afternoon. So what I'm planning on doing is loading up their bicycles and just taking them to a big open parking lot, so hopefully they can ride around a little bit, because we live on a hill, so it's a little bit easier for them to ride their bicycles. But it's really cold this morning, so they keep wanting to go outside, and it hasn't warmed up yet. It looks deceptively warm, but it's still really cold outside. So here's the view in my office. You can see that it's sunny outside. So we're waiting for it to warm up so they can go outside and play. We're also gonna go outside and take some pictures. Fab Kids sent them these shoes, so we're gonna go take some pictures outside. So they keep popping in to say, like, can we go outside? And you can, but it's still really cold. To give you an idea, like, the weather today is gonna go from like 45 this morning, and by the end of the day, like mid-afternoon, it's gonna be like 70. So that's how much the weather is jumping today. So it looks really nice, but it's still kind of chilly out there this morning. So anyhow, we'll get outside and do some things this afternoon. I just uploaded my office decor tour, is what went live on YouTube real time. Is what I just finished up making the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. So I was getting that done so I can check it off the list to do for today. And other than that, I just have to, I'm getting ready to put in a Scentsy order. I'm going to be getting a Scentsy catalogs with that order. So I'll put the regular like call out on Facebook. If you want a Scentsy catalog, you can send me your address through a message on there. Don't put it in the comments. Send it through the message system on Facebook. And I'll be mailing those out hopefully like the second week of May. I think everything should be to a point where, well, I mean, I could go to the post office right now. I just have to leave them home. But anyhow, I should be able to mail stuff out. So I've been working on making samples this weekend, and also getting stuff ready to go for like thank you orders and stuff like that. So I've been finding spring scents to put together for those. And then let me see, what did I do with my sample bag? And then what I do is I have bars that I buy specifically to make samples, and so I pre-cut a lot of them. So that way when I get the catalogs, I just use the glue dots and I just go shoop, shoop, shoop. And I put samples. So sometimes people will say, you know, I'd like to try these couple scents. And then that way I have these kind of pre-cut and ready to go. So I try to work on that a little bit along before I use the catalog. So I worked on that this weekend and work on it a little bit more today. Oh, goodness. Penguin's still very excited to have us home. Aren't you, buddy? He's not going to know what to do with himself when we finally get back to kind of some sense of regular. But that is the big to-do for today. I'm also trying to clean the house a little bit along, so I need to try to clean the floors in the kitchen. Just with everyone being home, it needs to get done at least once or twice a week, just because everything seems to get sticky for some reason, like with children home more often. So there's that, and then I'm in the final stages of figuring out what I'm going to pick. I talked a little bit about it in the office decor tour that I just uploaded, but what I'm going to choose furniture wise to go over here to house like craft things. I may just get like a little rolling cart, and then somewhere I want to put like a big mirror where I can do more outfit pictures to share like the different quarantine outfits and just outfits going forwards, travel outfits and all that sort of thing. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put that in here or put it in our bedroom. We have way more room in our bedroom. Obviously right now it's tough to film in there or do anything in there because my husband's working in there. But long term it would be better spot space-wise, but it doesn't get as much light as this side of the house. So I'm going to try to figure that out as well. But that's kind of another like long-term project. And I'll share the organizing of this closet and the little craft cart when all that stuff gets here. But hopefully you're starting off your week well. I uploaded my kind of like speculation video or whatever you want to call it over the weekend. And you know, the reality is that the kids and I will be doing this through at least May or June regardless, because obviously I'm off work and it doesn't look like I'll be going back anytime soon. Someone asked somewhere, I think it was they asked on a video in the comments, and I mean, I'm happy being fairly open about this. They asked if I was able to apply for unemployment, and we are eligible for unemployment, and like we've sent all of our stuff in, and like our company was supposed to file for all 1,000 of us somehow, but they're having problems on their end sending it in. And like I've sent in stuff from my side, but I've got confirmation that I'm eligible for a certain amount, but it's not remotely done in any sense. So, you know, for people that's like it, I would be in a panic right now. Like, you know, at least I have other things going on, and Dan is still working, and so I can't imagine if like he was trying to file, I was trying to file, and nothing was going through. So anyhow, long story short, to reply to that, and I'll try to find the comment. This is the problem, is I get comments and then I have to go back and figure out, was it on Instagram, was it on YouTube? But to reply to the comment, yes, like we're eligible, all of us that got furloughed, but like we're not seeing anything from it because there's apparently like a month time lag between when the information finally gets to them and the whole process. You know, it's like basically the DMV type of process. So anyhow, which they call it something else down here. They call it, I think, the tag office down here. It's DMV in Illinois, but Department of Motor Vehicles, wherever you get your license plates is what I'm referring to. So I don't, you know, focus on that kind of stuff very often in my videos, but it is the reality of what's going on right now. So yes, we are eligible like everyone that I work with, but no, nothing, I'm not seeing anything from it yet, so we'll see. I'm not adopting any chickens based on it, we'll put it that way. So yeah, it's a tough situation, and I know that there's got to be, I mean, like I said, when this first started 2 months ago, I can't even imagine like the way that my mom raised me, and it was very paycheck to paycheck, and she was very tight, like literally being in grocery stores, and we'd have to put things back because we were trying to stay in a certain budget. That stresses me out thinking about like what's happening with those folks right now. Like, how are they making it? And I hope they are making it. And I do think, like, obviously the stimulus is going out right now. I think we're going to have another one. Not to get into any politics, but I think there's going to need to be another one. And I don't think that's political at all. I just think we're going to need another one, just for, you know, Americans that are in tough situations. So anyhow, before I rabbit hole here, let's do a day in the life today and keep it warm and fuzzy and happy, hopefully. Natalie's a little crabby today, so we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. We're hanging out and at home. So Isabella's come in for a visit. She's got all of her schoolwork done, and she's working on code.org now, which she's been having fun with.
Working on projects, playing other people's projects, etc.
Etc. She enjoys spending time on code.org. It's kind of neat because you made the dancing dog and a dancing cat, and she's had a couple like mini video games she's made on there, so she enjoys it. Don't you? Hello, Isabella. She's very into this is what everyone does. They come and hang out in my office. Don't you? They just come in and hang out when they're done with their work. So we are going to do a little baking. It's one of our kind of favorite little hobbies that we've started doing. And we're going to do some easy things today. Natalie wanted to make these muffins. I just used this muffin mix. We got it at Walmart. And she picked out the wild berry one. So we're going to make the wild berry muffins. I'm going to get the oven started. And she's going to help me mix everything down here through a little mixing table.
I love Grace.
Yeah. You love... And Grace does baking. That was your first American Girl doll, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, you want me to get Grace?
I have to take the camera upstairs also because the kids have a quote-unquote store upstairs, and each of the kids have different stations. And Natalie's station is a baking station upstairs right now, too. So.
And I'm making Grace my model.
Yes, Grace the American Girl is her American Girl model. So I'm going to preheat
the oven.
Yep. So that gets going real quick. And we're going to mix. Okay, so we're going to put this in there, and then you can start stirring it all around. Make sure you hold on to the bowl.
So my favorite baking tool is a rolling pin. My second favorite is spatula. And this is for the Grace. I love Grace so much.
Hold on to the bowl so you don't knock it off of there.
So I love Grace. Like, ever since I saw her movie, I had really wanted her.
Yeah.
And finally, I got American Girl Surprise with Grace, and I'm so happy.
And Natalie just asked, because we have a couple birthdays coming up in May, so she asked if she could help make cakes. I don't know that we're going to make the main cake, but we could try making a little cake, like a side cake.
Or cookies.
Yeah, we can make cookies, birthday cookies.
I did also just ask to make cookies also, because I like the rolling them.
So Bella's getting in on the stirring action here.
I will stir.
Her method's a little crazy.
I know, which is why it's awesome.
So we made the second batch of muffin mix up here to fill up our 12 muffin tin. And I'm gonna fill these up about halfway, stick this in the oven, and then the girls are ready for lunch. Isabella wants chicken noodle soup, and Natalie wants a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yay!
So we're gonna get lunch started too. So this is what it's like doing chores and things now. You got 1, 2, 3
Penguins like
people trying to figure out what's going on. I feel like this is what she has for lunch every time we're vlogging. But Isabella's having Progresso soup, chicken, home style noodles. There's also another one that's like chicken noodles and vegetables. This one has vegetables in it too. I just get whatever versions of this that I can find at the store.
yeah!
Vlogging with children home. And she's really she's been liking that as an option, and we have been doing grilled cheese a lot with like tomato soup. So we definitely have become creatures of habit at lunchtime. One thing that is new though, I went to Costco this weekend and I got this cilantro lime shrimp. I used to get this when we lived in Michigan a lot for my lunches, and it looked really, really good when we were there. Oh man. So anyways, this is what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Or something's a little bit different. Would you like to be on the vlog, Isabella? You want to say something?
Yes, I would like to say something. All right. Come on, follow me. I'm gonna get it over with.
You want to do, oh, she wants to do her concert. She wants to show, you're going to do Under the Sea and Piccolo?
Not Piccolo. Hey, that's not 249. Jeez. Okay, anyway.
What sound is it in?
Vibes.
Okay.
Anyway. I'm not playing with all players.
Kids.
And also, a special thanks to all the doctors and nurses and people in hospitals, etc.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Bella. She's been practicing that one and she's wanted to show it on a vlog.
So, our muffins are almost done baking, and we are about to have lunch. It is 11:54. And a special thanks to doctors, nurses, people who work at hospitals, and I know it's hard for everyone when doctors and nurses are working harder than ever to keep us healthy and safe, and people are having to work from home, which is very complicated. And for kids, it's very complicated too, because they have to work school from home, which is very hard. I'm using my Fire to work from home. This is Natalie. signing off.
Thanks, Natalie.
Da 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 da!
And Isabella. So you guys, you watched the Disney sing-along. Was that yesterday that you watched that? Did you guys enjoy that, where they were singing? And I think that's kind of what inspired them, because we watched a sing-along and they got to sing the songs. Finally warmed up, so we went and took some pictures outside. So I'm sitting here going through the pictures and editing them and figuring out which ones we want to use. And the kids are playing outside for a little bit, just enjoying the fresh air. And then Isabella has an elementary electronics class that she's going to do through like a Zoom call type of thing. In about 30 minutes, I'm going to go get her and get her supplies set up so she can do her class. Then after that, we'll do some, you know, science projects at home, or try to get out and do some activities outside. I was going to go take them over to our parking lot with their bicycles, and then I mentioned that to my husband at lunch, and he reminded me that the parking lot is closed because the facility is closed and have the parking lot blocked off. So we are not going to go over there with the bicycles this afternoon, but it is nice now. It's about 70 degrees now, so the temperature just did a huge climb. So we'll try to find something to do outside. We have muffins for an afternoon snack, and Isabella just came inside from playing. She's going to do her electronics class on her little Zoom meeting.
Sort of got tinier. Yay!
So Isabella is done with her class, and they made homemade Play-Doh, and Play-Doh is a conductor because it has water and salt in it. So they were learning about that because it's an electronics oriented class. So we now have homemade Play-Doh in addition to the other Play-Doh, and that'll work out great for when we go to make our planets, because she can use this as her core if she wants. So I'll stick this over here with this Play-Doh, and then probably tomorrow, because we've got a little bit less going on, we'll take those ornament balls that have like the center opening, and we're going to do a make a planet activity, and you like line you have a core, and then you line the outside of the clear plastic ornament with different layers of Play-Doh, simulating like different types of sediment and different types of coverings. Like on the earth you'd have blue for water, etc. So it should be a fun activity. We'll probably try to do it tomorrow. Tonight for dinner we're going to do this Innovation vegetable fried rice and the sweet and sour chicken. So I am preheating the oven to put the chicken in there, and it takes about 20 minutes. And then you can put the coating on afterwards. So I'll leave some of them uncoated for the kids. This isn't really spicy, but you know, I just kind of like to give them the option with some things like this. And then I will put this back in the freezer because it doesn't take that long at all. It just goes into the microwave for 5 minutes. We are getting everything ready for dinner, and we're going to have some of the fried rice with the tempura chicken, and we're going to have the sweet and sour sauce on the side, so people that want it can just dip it in there if they want, or mix it all together if they pour it over. And the kids are watching Vampirina, so I'm going to go get them over to the table. So hopefully you guys enjoyed following along to our day and us getting our week started. And I have to say, I'm trying to not put a ton of it in the vlog. I'm just not feeling super optimistic this week, which is really weird considering like states right now around us are talking about opening up, and we're supposed to have a determination by our governor as far as like what the next steps will be or whatever, if it's going to be extended tomorrow. But I'm really just not optimistic either way. And so I don't know, I'm trying to be, you know, my regular optimistic cheery self, but just the realist in me. Even if we open up temporarily, and I guess I'm just kind of hyper thinking about this because of the business that I work at or worked at before all of this, that relied on people coming in from different states and different countries, and just the amount of travel and how many businesses there are in the world that, you know, rely on that amount of fluctuation and travel and movement. And, you know, one of my degrees is literally in supply chain management, and just like thinking about like supply chains and the amount of movement that's involved. And it's hard to be optimistic when you think about it on those terms, because we live in a society that's so interconnected globally and nationally, and like on a regular day-to-day basis, like people move around so much, state to state, here to there, you know, people traveling for work and this sort of thing. And so I'm not expecting like after everything opens up that things will go back to normal. In fact, far from it. But then like I see people that are really seems like from what they're saying or how they're saying it, they think it's going to be like that. And I don't know. I'm concerned that there's going to be a lot of crushed people. And also, I think that the fact that fall is a little bit on shaky ground right now, or we could literally be in a situation where we're going to start back to school and then have to go right back to being at home again, is a very real possibility. And so it's just, you know, in certain times, I don't know. And I don't know, I'm trying to be positive, but, you know, it's a tough situation for everyone. And obviously we've already been affected because of my job, a little bit because of his job, but not quite as much as it could be. They just have where they're taking like selective week furloughs. But I don't know. I think it gets a little worse before it gets better. Anyhow, try not to dwell on it. Hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow and be cheerier and back to my more positive self. Also, I can't remember. I have to go back through the videos as I'm editing. I hope I showed you my new nail color. This cheers me up for some reason, so we're going to talk about it for a second. This is another one of those sun-changing colors, and it turns like bright purple in the sun, so it's really awesome. So I'll look back through the videos as I try to edit tonight and see if I showed it or not. If I haven't, I'll show it in tomorrow's vlog. So that being said, hope you had a great day. Hope you are enjoying following along in our vlogs. I will try to be more cheery tomorrow. Check out my Being Mommy with Style group on Facebook. That's where I'm going to start doing the giveaways, and I'm going to try to launch a lot of them through that group. I'll do some of my blog too, just because I have to do some like through Rafflecopter and all that. That's how I normally do them. I'm going to be doing some exclusively in that group as well, and I'm trying to get better about posting and just, you know, being around, and it helps. It really does help. So thank you for participating, and yeah, we'll just leave it like that so I don't get existential. Yeah, but hopefully you are having a great day, and thanks for watching. I will see you in a vlog very soon.